Greetings, you scum. My name is Krusty, and today I'm gonna be an artist. Now, you might argue that I'm an artist every day. Every single day I walk around, I'm creating art with just my footprints alone. For when I leave this planet, the remnants I leave behind will be considered valuable. Does that sound egotistical? Perhaps. But then if you truly believe that, then you don't truly understand art as I do. Because that's what this game is about. It's about creating art. It's about being a starving, struggling artist with an addiction to wine and bread for some reason. I played this game before in the past in earlier developmental stages, but this time it's just been released on Steam. So the game should have a lot more to offer to it. And I've enjoyed it before. Let's enjoy it again. Oh, this is my little art studio. There I am. I'm green. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Click the easel to start painting. Okay, so I click on this easel here, and then I could just paint stuff. Okay. What do I paint? I don't know what to paint. He does a little dance. That's more entertaining than it should be. I don't know what I'm painting. What do I paint? Ooh. How about I just do like that, and then I can do like that, and then I can do like that. Hang on, bear with me. And then I can do like that, and then once I've done that, I can do that. After all that, the most interesting of all, I can do this. Right? It's like a blue matchstick with eyes. That's wow, isn't that something? Okay, so I click on the tick and then we're done, and then I place it wherever I wish to in my studio. That'll do. You know what, I kind of like that. It's simplistic, but I kind of like it. Oh, look, name. Oh, what do I give it? Matchstick Terry. There you go. Oh, he wants to buy it? Oh my god. I'm 1-1. I'm a success already. That is so good. So in this game, you actually have to balance your art you're making, and you got to sell enough to pay your bills, and you got to get bills to pay for like bread and wine and stuff. Because for some reason you're really addicted to that. I'm not sure why you're really addicted to that. You really are addicted to it. I don't know what I'm drawing now. I'm just putting lines on a page, and then I'm seeing what happens, and then I'll just go like that, and then I'll just go like that. There you go, that's good. Let's sell that. That'll go for a lot. The good thing about art is that you don't have to actually be good to make art. You can just spit on a page, and then people will consider it art. I'm going to call that art, because that is the best art I have ever arted. So before I started recording this, I actually went over to Twitter and I asked for some inspiration. But more inspiration on a specific subject. The subject chosen was what haunts you. I picked this because I want my art to be haunting. I want it to be everlasting. I want it to be the thought in the back of your head all the times when you close your eyes at night when you go to sleep, that it's creeping up on you, that you could ever truly escape it, that it stays with you until the ends of your days. I wanted that. First one is house centipedes. House centipedes. That's good. I feel pretty haunted by that already. Why don't I just let's do some light blue. Steve wants to buy art? Steve is an idiot. This game is easy. Okay, so we just sold our 2 paintings because we're so good at this. Now we're gonna give house centipedes a try. I'm gonna start with some light blue background, just be a little bit calming, you know, set you at ease before it ruins you entirely. That's what I do. It's all about strategy. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna bother counting legs. I don't care that much about detail. This is art. It's expressionism and all that crap. It's a house centipede, right? So it's gotta be carrying a bunch of houses. Obviously, that's absolutely what you meant by that tweet. Let's give the houses a little bit of shine, right? Let's do that. Let's give them a little bit of shine. You gotta factor in the light and the darkness in art. You know what I mean? You gotta do shadows and stuff. Which reminds me, let's do some shadows. There you go. There's shadows. Ooh, I'm good. Other than that, because they're houses, I'm gonna do a postman Yeah, that's a postman. Right, so we've done that now, and then we're going to call that... What else? We're going to call it House Centipede. Steve bought it already for 86 gold? We're doing good. We're doing very well. Craftsmanship. Passpartout's way of interpreting new ideas has become a hot topic for many amateur art critics. Good. We're doing well. We're shaking the foundations of what is appropriate in art. We're mixing things up. We're like the bad boys of the art world, you know? Instead of doing blue when we should do blue, we do a slightly lighter shade of purple. There's an alligator, right? It's looking up, but why is it looking up? Perhaps the sun is expanding, right? And eventually, life as we know it will cease to exist. So that's why it's looking like that. That's why it's kind of a little bit terrified. That's the sun as well, apparently. So there you go. There's an alligator looking at the sun. I'm going to call this piece, I'm going to call it Death. Zombies, I can just imagine how bad they smell. We could do zombies. Zombies is pretty simple to do, right? I could totally do zombies. I could nail zombies. Benjamin wants to buy that for 37 gold. Benjamin, you're easily bought, you stupid mustache-wielding, baguette-carrying man. If I hurry, then I lose my artistic integrity, and I'm not doing the art for the right reasons, and then people are going to see right through me. You know, like I've just spent $80 in the whole costs of everything, and I have 236 gold left, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's important that we focus first on the integrity of the art. Let's do some nipples there. This is a very green zombie, and I don't mean that as in the way it's very inexperienced. It's just very green. You know what I mean? It's very green zombie. He's quite gaunt because he's a zombie. Hasn't been fed in a while. You know, maybe someone's gonna want to take him home and feed him. He's got a lot of scratches all over him because he's a zombie. He's been through some stuff, you know, because he's dead. Gonna give him a 6-pack because he's a zombie, but he always has time for the gym. He looks kind of more like an orc than a zombie, but I guess that's fine, I guess. He needs one more little detail. What's the most terrifying aspect of a zombie? Come on, think. What's the most terrifying aspect of a zombie that we can imagine? A zombie that knows karate, right? Can you imagine a zombie that knows karate? How terrifying that would be? Like, you think you have an advantage for speed and everything like that, but you don't. Because this zombie knows karate, doesn't he? I'm going to call that Zombie Masters Karate. I hope that sells for a lot. If that doesn't sell for a lot of money, Krusty's going to be so upset. Oh my god, it did. Steve wants to buy Zombie Master Karate for 181 gold. He's really happy about that purchase as well. As you should be, Steve. That's going to be very valuable in time. The hipsters are having a meeting to discuss your rising popularity. Good. Good. You bring in the hipsters, we got business. Earwigs, dark basements, assholes, and Cheeto running our country at the moment. Are you sure that's not all the same thing? There you go. This is a house which is white, but it's not run by just anyone, is it? There's not just anyone in that house. It's actually a giant earwig breaking out of the top of it. And that giant earwig is very mad and upset. This is not at all what an earwig looks like. I am aware of that. Shut up. This might be my best work yet. Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. Okay, let's sell that, and let's call that, White House, because I don't want to think too heavily on it. Maggie wants to buy White House for 57 gold, says it's provoking and shocking. I frickin' love it. Alright then, Maggie. Although I'm wondering if I tell her no, then someone will come along eventually and give me more money. I'm a struggling artist though, so I'm just going to say that to her. She seems very ecstatic about it. Spiders with wings and laser cannons. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to go for this kind of colour here, because something like that would only exist in the deep recesses of hell. I've unlocked another brush. Look. Oh, wow. Okay. Sweet. I like that. Cool. I can do more types of art than ever before. There you go. I went a little bit wrong. I lost control of my brush. That's I mean, we make mistakes and then you can pass it off as what you actually meant to do, right? That's what I'm going for, absolutely. He has a bunch of eyes because he's a spider. This is, of course, a flying spider as well, so he needs his wings, right? This is... The thought has just clicked in my head about how horrible this really is. There you go, he's got wings now. That's what he's got. He's got wings. That's a spider. A spider with wings. The next thing you need is laser cannons, so that's what that is. There you go, got some lasers shooting out. Wow, that is so good. That is... Let's call that spider laser fly face. Maggie wants to buy it. Alright, Maggie. Give me the gold. Krusty needs the gold, he's got to feed himself. Some say that the passion and creativity of Passpartout is the hottest new thing on the street right now. Good. Give me attention. I've been working so hard to pay the bills. Sudden realization you made a horrible mistake right after you thought you did good, like that feeling of falling out of your chair. Okay, that's easy. Let's draw somebody falling out of a chair. Gonna do some little motion marks, you know what I mean? Little motion marks. Let's just do them everywhere and get a little bit carried away. That's alright. Just the more motion marks the better, I guess. There's a lot of motion because there's a lot of panic in the air. There's a lot of motion. There you go. It's beautiful. I actually kind of like this. I'm not even joking. I kind of like how this is turning out. Yeah, I got some big old wide eyes like that. Because he's terrified, you know. It's a very bad situation to be a part of here. So bad. There you go. There's a man falling off. He's not very happy, so let's give him a mouth that says, I'm quite panicky right now. That's actually not so bad. That's actually not too bad. Let's put a little thing on the table, like over here. He's got a plant on his table because he likes plants. Who doesn't like plants, right? There you go. There's a man falling off of a chair. That looks pretty good, I think. I mean, sure, I don't have high standards, but I like it. I'm gonna call that oops. I'm just gonna call it oops. How long until somebody notices me? Wow, George wants to buy it. 265 gold! George, you're my favorite human! Give me the money, George! Wow! That's the most successful one so far! There is no oops in that. There is no oops at all. Okay, so now it's time for something from my own little brain, you know? It's time for me to close my eyes and think of the very first thing that I can think of. Not necessarily just the first thing I could think of, because the first thing I could think of could be completely stupid and not worth doing. Let's think of something that touches me and I can feel inside. Sandals. I don't like sandals. They freak me out, man. It's a lovely day at the beach. There's sand. There's like little sand castles around. It's pretty simple kind of thing to be doing, like a beach. A lot of people I feel would be doing beaches, but I mean a lot of people won't do it quite as good as I do it, you know? New planet discovered, composition appears to be 90% cookies. Wow. Let's do that in the background. There's a planet of cookies in the background. That's what we're doing. That's like inspiration right there. There you go. Wow. Look at that. I worked so hard on that planet of cookies. It looks so good. There you go. Blue and green sandals. They're horrible. Just with feet. Just feet are weird. I don't like feet. Gonna do the shine on them because they're all sweaty because people have been wearing them with sweaty feet because they're at the beach and they're hot. It's disgusting. There you go. There you go. There you go. Also, there's a foot sticking out of the sandcastle because I didn't like the person that was wearing the sandals, so I killed them and used their foot as the flag in my sandcastle. But their feet stink, so they got like smell lines coming up from their feet. And also the sandals as well, you know what I mean? And and then after that is they're gonna set the sandal on fire because it is the work of the devil. Brilliant, that's gonna sell for so much. What are we gonna call it? Let's call it cookie something, because in keeping with the times it might attract people. Cookie, sandal, smell, foot, die. I spelled smell wrong, but That's okay. Here's George again. You like it, George? He buys so much stuff. He wants to buy 328? George, I want to kiss you a little bit. I haven't not sold one yet. I'm wondering how far I can push that. If I quite literally just do the white circle in the black background again, and that's all I do, I wonder if I can actually sell that. I mean, I actually think that looks quite good in a very minimalistic kind of a way. Buy this, you sluts. Being stuck in an elevator for hours and not having any knitting with me. Okay, that's pretty good. George wants to see more focus on the craft. George, you don't like buying me this, you sluts, or whatever I called it? Okay, so we're stuck in an elevator, right? This is a scene we're setting out right now. Stuck in an elevator. Okay, this is a person who for some reason is naked. I'm not sure why they're naked. I guess they're stuck in an elevator with no knitting. I guess they would get upset. Why wouldn't you get a little bit naked? I'm getting them in a very dangerous position right there, but hey, never mind. And they have a really big head, but they're constantly leaning over because there are buttons on the side of the wall, right? They're trying to push all the buttons. Benjamin wants to buy it for 7 gold. 7 gold, Benjamin, is that all? Oh, fine, okay. Anyway, this guy's leaning over, right? And there's buttons on the wall and everything is flashing red because it's like, danger! You know what I mean? You're stuck here. And he's very sad. There you go. It's a naked person stuck in an elevator. There is no knitting. Maybe I can add that as well. So there's like a thought bubble going along over here. They're thinking about fabric of some kind with needles. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. That's not chopsticks in money. That was pretty good. I like that. I think that can sell for quite a lot. If it doesn't sell for quite a lot, I'll eat my hat. And I don't even have a hat. So that me saying that doesn't really mean anything. Let's call that Danger Naked. Danger Naked looks pretty good. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Now let's do something of my own mind once again, because I did something of my own mind once and then not crazy enough. What do you know about art? You don't know anything. Go away. Go get eaten by a seagull or something. Let's draw a seagull. George wants to buy it for 319 gold. George. You're such a beautiful, delicate soul, and you will be treasured for all of time. It's a seagull, so what is a seagull doing? Naturally, it is pooping. It is pooping, and the people underneath are all very upset. They don't like... Why would they like poop? Let's put that up for sale, like that. It looks good when it's on that place right there. Let's call that Seagull Hope, because people like hope. If they see a thing called hope, then they might feel hopeful. George, take a look at my painting. He wants to buy it again for 218 gold. Says it's fairly well made. Alright then, George. You can have it. This guy's made of money, obviously. How much money do I have now, by the way? I must have quite a lot. I have 1,450 free cash. Damn, that's a lot of cash. Let's do another tweet. Here's a very nice uplifting one. Nuclear war. Let's touch on the subject of nuclear war. So it starts just like any day. Just a nice clear day in the sky. There's grass on the ground because it's a lovely day, and blue skies and green grass represent lovely days for some reason. Not everyone likes those days, but that's just generally accepted as what is considered a lovely day. There are trees. We like trees. I like trees. If you don't like trees, then you can just go right to hell. There's birds in the sky, or apparently subliminal messaging and advertisements for McDonald's. It's a beautiful day. The people are on the ground. They're kicking balls in the park to each other. They're having great fun. Everyone is really, really happy. Suddenly here comes this missile over here. Which isn't very good. It's not good that there's a missile flying through the air. Then the missile comes down and it goes bang into the ground, getting all the dirt up because it destroys the grass. The grass is all gone. Grass is no more. Flinging all the dirt up in the air because it's getting to the recesses of the ground. Suddenly there's ash You know what I mean? There's just ash of people. There's just ash everywhere. People's ash is just raining from the sky. There's just fire. You know what I mean? There's just fire. Fire! There's fire! And there's like a mushroom cloud there, and everyone's dead. For some reason, there's like a giant skull and crossbones in the sky. For some reason, because the pirates did it, or whatever. There you go. And now everyone's dead. And that, my friends, is nuclear war. That's a very detailed piece. I'm going to call that nuclear uh-oh. Fresh like a morning baguette, says Benjamin, to the idea of nuclear war. Perhaps we should track Benjamin. Perhaps we should keep an eye on him. We cannot trust Benjamin when he likes the nuclear war and equates it to fresh like a morning baguette. But he does offer 157 gold for it, so I'm going to sell that to him. There you go. There you go, Benjamin. There you go. You crazy bastard. Hipster stops paying. We've decided that you're becoming too popular. Expect no more money from us. Happens with Minecraft. It happens with everything. You get too big, people decide you suck suddenly. Just because you're too big doesn't make any sense. Which people can think for themselves, you know what I mean? Let us go a little bit more basic. Why don't we just draw a flower? Right? Flower's nice. This flower naturally has teeth and a mouth. Boom! It's like a lion plant. It's a plant of a lion or something. That's gonna go for a lot. Let's call that ouch flower or ouch flower as I typed it because I'm not very good at typing. Oh, here's George. George, what do you reckon of my new piece? Skillful craft. George appreciates it. George knows good art, obviously. George wants to give me 309 gold for it. George, I accept your offer, George. You're making me a very rich man. Let's do, like, different types of dots, right? And when people see dots, they think, it's just dots. What's so special about it? And then the more they stare at it, the more they begin to question things. Like, yeah, what is so special about these dots? I don't know what's special about these dots. I just don't understand a thing. And then they get closer to it inside their own minds. And there's so many dots, but they mean something, but they don't know what it means, but they want the answers, so they chase them down some kind of rabbit hole. That could be physical, that could be internal, it doesn't matter. It's just a rabbit hole. They can chase the rabbit hole down their own minds until they find the answers, should they so desire. But that is a background for the piece. That's not the whole piece. What is the whole piece? What is at the forefront of the piece, which really makes you think? You may be asking. Well, I'm glad you asked. This isn't just any old world, my friends. This is the world of a very evil, very maniacal creation. This is the evil realm of the one they call Mickey Mouse. Now, Mickey is not very happy. He's very, very upset. So upset he's got one eye bulging out the side. You know what I mean? He's that upset. There you go. Oh, now he's angry. Don't mess with that mouse of Disney. He's got like a waistcoat or something on, because no, it's like an apron because he's gonna murder you and he doesn't want to get dirty, right? That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. He's also got like steam coming out of his ears because he's so hot and he's so angry. But why is he so angry? You're trapped in his world of purple and pink bubbles. No one understands it, but he understands it. But you're there and you shouldn't be there, so he's understandably upset. And he has a selection of knives to deal with this situation. And Mickey Mouse, he's gonna make me a very rich man. Let's call it Hell Mouse because I'm in no mood to waste time with these pieces of art. Okay? I'm in no. Who are you? Who are you? The crit. Oh, oh no, he's an art critic. I see. Yep. Now he's walking away. Okay. Oh. It was only recently that I heard of Passpartout, a quirky young artist with a passion for growth. As I walked down the crime-stricken alley, I embraced the air of unhealthy mold before being entranced by the piece on the table. From a distance, I was struck with the craftsmanship. That's my craftsmanship. The use of magenta perplexes me. I do not understand it, and this fascinates me. All in all, Hell Mouse is a good effort, Passpartout has a lot of potential, and I can certainly recommend my readers to visit Passpartout in the future. Okay. Awesome. It says I can progress to the next craft now, so I do that by mastering the craft, I guess? Okay. Am I, like, changing location? I'm in Act 2 now, which is good. Does this mean I'm a professional? Does it mean that? Does it mean I'm a professional? Oh, I have my own studio. How about that? You've unlocked a new tool. Cool. Where's my painting gone? Where's my painting gone? That was the key to my freedom. I did pretty good, so I'm gonna go now then. Goodbye.